Welcome everyone, this is DrDepper LP, and today I'm bringing you all some more SoundScape Survival. This is episode number 13 of my SoundScape Survival series, and as you can tell, I have a bunch of blocks in my inventory, so let me go ahead. Where's my chests? There's my chests. Alright, there we go. Anyways, so today I have a couple of plans for what we shall do. And I'm just going to go ahead and check out some of the stuff done at spawn, because it looks like there's been a lot of work done at spawn since we've last been here. I don't know what this is, but there's a wall. I don't want to block this off, so I'm going to stay away from that. But oh wow, the wall extends for quite a ways. I'm actually confused about this wall. Is this wall supposed to be holding in spawn? Because it goes all the way around spawn. Well, it seems to. Yeah, it's going all the way around spawn. Is it, yeah, I think it's just a wall with the current area of spawn. So, never mind. I was thinking that it was like a wall that was like this big castle until I realized it came all the way across here. So now I'm back on track, and first things first, we got to check the chest in here, because, you know, started out last episode by doing that, so I gotta start out. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Don't. I was thinking of something and that distracted me. So, let's see. Ooh, somebody else. Intense hamster, 5 stacks of acacia wood for 8 diamonds. Alright, that'll do. Actually gotta put sold on it. Let's go to page 5. So, welcome everyone, this is DrDepper LP, and today I'm bringing you all another SoundScape Survival episode. This is episode number 13, and like last episode, we're going to start out by checking this to see what we have, and hopefully we have a good sell. Maybe not, maybe so. Ooh, cool. He's actually connected this. Welcome to Spawn Village. Start by going through. He said somewhere else. I can't remember where it was. I think it was in the spawn village. Maybe not. But he said that we should start building at spawn village. And that's what I'm going to do this episode. But first, let's go ahead and check the cells box. That was my dog. And cool. Intense hamster, 5 stacks of diamonds of acacia wood for 8 diamonds. Of course, I've already written sold. I've already checked this chest. Actually, he told me about it. Like always, people, most of the time, well, not even most of the time, they have every single time I've gotten a sell, they've contacted me about it and asked me what they wanted the price to be. And I'm going to stop recording until my dog, never mind, my dog stopped barking. Hopefully y'all did not hear that, but every time my dog barks, it's always been heard on my microphone. And normally she doesn't bark that long, but that time it was a lot longer. Like most of the time you'll just hear like a woof, and that's it. But this time it was like a really long. Normally if she hears somebody talking, it's really weird. She'll try to bark quieter, or if we're sleeping, she'll actually try to bark quieter. It's pretty funny. And, you know, if it was something serious, she would probably be barking her head off. But most of the time, it's just like an animal she hears, so she'll just bark at it quietly, which is pretty funny. Brought 2 chests with me. I should have brought 3, but so this is Intense Hamster's house. Of course, I pranked it. He will show the video. He said he recorded the prank. Unfortunately was not able to record it because we were actually in the call with this new guy that we're thinking about adding, and well, basically I pranked him then, and while that was going on, basically this was right. Hold on. Thanks for doing business. I don't know how to spell business. Last episode I knew how to spell business. Business. It's B-U-S-I-N. Hold on. Business. B-U-S-I-N-E. Alright. Google Chrome has this really cool thing now where you can speak it in. And because I'm actually recording, my microphone is plugged in and everything. And, I forgot to sign it. Thanks for doing business. DrDepper. There we go. He has his 8 diamonds now, and I have my acacia wood. Yay! Now, I also have some glass cooking up in my furnaces at my, well, glass and some cobblestone. I'm going to be using that to build also, and my acacia wood that I got. He gave me a tip, which is really cool. Thank you for the tip, the 32 extra acacia wood. He was basically, we had a conversation, and he was like, hey, you want acacia wood? I guess he read the chest or something, and one of the things on the list was acacia wood. And I was like, yeah, I need some acacia wood for a build I'm going to do. He's like, well, you want about 5 stacks of it? I'll pay you 5 stacks, and you can give me about, say, 12 diamonds. And I was like, 12 diamonds? Could we mark that price down a little bit? And he was like, sure. So that's what we did. Oh, that sign was for me. Great. Now I'm going to have to go and steal it from another chest. Nope, not in any of these chests. Well, that chest wasn't empty. By the way, I'm not really going to steal it from a chest. Alright, to your left sits spawn village, build, relax, explore. Don't mind the fence, remove it at will. It is temporary. He's not talking about that fence. I believe he may be. He's talking about that fence, probably. I think so. Well, I don't want to build right next to my previous build, so I'm not going to build right there. But I think it would look good if I built here, considering this is just going to be my house for spawn village. So I'm thinking right about there, where that pond area is. That pond area will stay. I'll do some configuring with the pond, but let me go ahead and get a chest. Let me go ahead and, well, actually, let's go ahead and put my chest down right here, because this is where I want to do this. So let's do that. I also have a ton of hardened clay. And just so you know, if you're wondering about what the prank was, I basically took 5 stacks of hardened clay and basically filled his base with it. I was having to clear some of the chests. And here's 1 stack of blue stained glass. I'm not going to use all blue stained glass. I'm going to use some white stained glass, and I had blue stained glass. So I guess I might use the blue stained glass. You know, I'm the kind of builder who builds with whatever I have in my chests. And I'm not the kind of person who wants to go and do a huge overhaul and just do a mass collecting. Ooh, cool. He's been doing a lot with Spawn. Let's go ahead and check out Spawn, because I haven't seen it in a while. So this is looking really nice. I like it. I gotta say, I think Isaac, or Intense Hamster, is one of the best builders on the server. I mean, I consider myself a pretty good builder, but man, is he doing some nice work with Spawn. Like, he's the one who did all the tree stuff and all the floral area in front of the spawn house. He's the one who's building that portal room right now. And, yeah, it's looking pretty nice. As you can tell, this is hand-planted, considering I don't believe rose bushes normally spawn in packs, and there's 1 single rose bush. These only spawn in whatever they're called, and this isn't the biome for it, I believe. Where is it? Huh. I actually don't know where. Yeah, this is a forest biome, and those only spawn in swamps. What is the name of them, anyways? Blue Orchid. The server's lagging a bit today. It's alright. Whenever I logged in, I spawned in my shop because I was checking the chest and I was preparing, and then I didn't get out of my shop. Basically, I stood there for like maybe 10 seconds. I tried to move, and every time I'd move, I'd spawn back, and I finally got to a point where I thought I wasn't lagging anymore, so I moved, and I was going to go back to where I started recording at today. This is my horse, of course. I had my horse here. And see, I keep on teleporting back to this, and I'm not getting on my horse. Today is not a day for horses. And I'm lagging really bad on my horse for some reason. Huh. I don't know why. It seems like my lag is gone from the nether. Never mind. So, I'll tell you what. I have decided that I now want to record in about 5 minutes per clip, and I believe I've rambled on for about 5 minutes, and I'm starting to get lag from the nether, and trust me, stopping recording does not stop this lag. It's something with the new snapshots. I was even watching Etho's Lab. Etho's Lab, if you don't know, got a new computer. He has an extremely good computer. If you watched the video where he talked about his computer, he has an Intel i7 4770K, which, if you don't know, is about I'm gonna try to shoot myself real quick. Hold on. You gotta be standing still, and then you gotta run. Oh, the glitch is gone. Seth Bling actually made a video on how to cross a cavern with a bow. It was pretty cool. Basically, what he did is he had a punch 2 bow. It was anything you could do it was what you could do in survival. He started doing these videos where his redstone videos, he's actually been starting to do where you could do it in survival now. Not all of them, of course, but some of them. Pretty cool. But this had nothing to do with redstone. It was a punch 2 bow, and he basically shot himself, and he used the glitch where if you pull back your bow and then you run forward after you release the bow, you shoot yourself. And basically, he used that glitch to cross a huge ravine. You know, it's really cool. But I've done enough rambling on. I'm going to, if my stuff is not done smelting, I will AFK here. Come on. Come on. The server is run in New York. It shouldn't be lagging. I believe it's run in New York. It's run in America. I know that for sure. There we go. See, that's what I mean. Except for the first time it had, well, whenever I first got on the server, yeah, there's still stuff smelting. Some iron. Yeah, this is not done smelting. Tell you what, I will AFK here for a bit. I'll watch a video on my second monitor, or else I'll put this on my second monitor because this isn't really what I need, and well, I don't really need to watch the video either. But I'll put this on my second monitor. Well, yeah, and I'll watch a video, and I'll basically have one of the furnaces open, and as soon as the stuff starts smelting, I will start recording again. That's really cool. Now I can actually save time by having a second monitor. Like, I can do something AFKing wise, and I can actually, I don't want to explain it because that's just wasting time. Yeah, I've done enough rambling, so yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so now that all the stuff is done cooking, I believe it's all done. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and grab it all out of these furnaces, furnace, or however you pronounce it. And I actually had more stone in the furnaces than I did glass. I didn't think I really needed that much glass. Hold on. Settings. I don't know why it's at 30 FPS. For some reason at 30 FPS my game gets really laggy. But just in case, let's go ahead and throw that in there and that in there. take that out, and yeah. Alright, so let's take this out of my inventory so I don't break the glass. I believe I already... There's diamond. But I believe I already have some bones in my chests. I may be wrong, so let's go ahead and check my chests. Yep, I got some bones. This will make enough bone meal most likely. Let's go ahead and craft me some iron blocks because I'm running out of space in my chests. In my chest, I mean. So I actually made a bunch of golden carrots. I have no reason for that. But last episode, everything I did got taken back. Basically, whenever we were in the call, Intense Hamster or Isaac tried to basically he tried to set up the server so that we could do a Minecraft map, I believe it was. And so if we're doing a Minecraft map, you know, of course we got to have it on the public server so we can so they don't have to run it off of their personal server, well, their personal computer. And considering, you know, it's going to be everybody, not just like one or two people, but it's going to be everybody. So whenever he did that, it basically reset the map. And he had to upload a version of the server from the day before I did that recording. So everything I had done was lost. Now, something nice about that was I did go on a quartz run directly after I stopped recording. I died, went back, tried to get my stuff back. I died again. And basically I did that so many times to where I actually had gotten to 78 deaths, I believe. And then from there, once I got to 76 deaths, I was like, alright, I'm done. I just completely stopped trying to get my stuff back. At that point, I had actually gotten all my stuff back, and I was continuing my course run, and I died again. And then I just quit. So, afterwards, once I had quit, I came back to my chests, you know, because I spawned in my village, and I came back to my chests and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start fresh and I'll deal with it. So I grabbed my stuff. You dirty little skeleton. I'm already writing a song about skeleton. Ow, that hurt. That didn't hurt, but that punched me. That was some big knockback. My sword has knockback and it didn't send that skeleton that far back. That was crazy. But if you did not see that episode, basically I just unwrapped the Christmas presents and that was about all. There was a little bit of stuff that I had done, but I've already fixed that up. So I went back and just grabbed the stuff that I wanted from my Christmas presents. There's still a bunch of stuff left over, like food and stuff like that. Hey, more bones. Aha! Now I have more bones, just in case. If you don't know what bones are, basically I'm trying to get the bone meal, and I'm keeping it in bone form until I need it to, because unless not, it's just going to be taking up room. And this is storage house. Build where you want. I'll keep my stone in that chest. So everybody, that's my chest. It's nighttime. I want to sleep in that bed, so whenever I die, I come back here because I'm going to be building in spawn. Ooh, get out of here. This isn't even my town. Well, this is everybody's town, but anyways, this isn't a town I built, and I still know how awful the stuff about creepers. Oh, crap. That was close. Stop it with the skeletons, really. I'm just trying to get rid of them so I can sleep. And there we go. let's just get rid of these bones because I don't really need that many bones. Considering it only takes like what, 1 die per glass? Well, per 8 glass, and 8 glass is a whole lot. And I don't even need a stack of it. And 22 times 3, what is that? Calculator. 22 times 3. Yeah, that's more than enough. That's 2 more dies than I need. So, and anyways, so yeah, and that would be saying I have 8 stacks of glass. I have half that. So I technically have twice the amount of bones I need. I could do this. I could literally do that and have enough die. But it doesn't hurt to have too much. And plus I can use some of that dye for the hardened clay, although most of my hardened clay is going to go with blue. I actually don't know. I'm going to build something creative. So instead of building this right away, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in Creative World and I'm going to test some stuff there. So I'll see y'all there. So I'm already 20 minutes in, so I'm going to try to get this done as fast as possible. And I was just trying to remake this. So let's go over to where I have all my other stuff built. Nope, that's the wrong way. Which way is it? I think it's this way. That was where we were doing the redstone series, and this is closer to everything I've been doing. There it is. And so let's just keep on expanding all my tests. This is where I do all my testing. This is a build I was doing in one of my single player Let's Play series. This was the original build for it. A lot larger, a lot more massive than the initial build, but it still looks pretty nice. Well, the initial build actually looks pretty nice. I used random flowers in the initial build in the single player world. I also did a couple of stuff different, but I like this one much better, but I had to make do because it was a little bit smaller. Now this one, I don't necessarily need a lot of space. Now I can get more space, so I don't really have to worry about that. So should I try to implement some of the new blocks? Yes, I should. So I'm going to try to implement the I like the andesite. I don't really like I like the diorite and I like the granite, but I like the andesite the best. And I'm going to replace cobblestone. I'm going to replace stone with andesite. I may decide to use stone brick instead, so I'm going to grab some stone brick, or else stone brick actually might go well with the andesite. Brick. Let's go with that. And also let's use the chiseled stone brick because we can now craft that. What else do we need? We also want white glass panes. So white glass panes, blue glass panes because we also have the blue glass panes. We want some hardened clay. Well, how about, what colors do we want? Blue hardened clay, so there's blue wools, blue hardened clay, and light blue hardened clay, along with maybe some white hardened clay. And, well, I want to have just a single one just because it looks cooler and creative to have just single ones. So, wait, that's a stone brick monster egg. Stone brick. Which one is just a regular stone brick? Right there. Why did I grab the stone brick monster egg? So, now, I think right here is a good spot to start building. So, what we're going to do is we're going to center it around this center area right here. What we want to do with the center area, though, what do we want to do with the center area? Let's take some blue glass and I guess white around the bottom. And well, for right now, let's go with white for down there too. So Now what we want to do is we want to take this other andesite, well, just the plain andesite, and take it around on top. Now we want a water source, so let's get rid of the blue glass, and it looks pretty good. That'll be the main center. Now what we want to do is actually get stone brick, slabs, and instead of using regular stone brick, we're going to use stone brick and only half slabs throughout the bottom, well, throughout the floor. So each side is going to have a different theme because we don't want repeating patterns, and we also don't want solid walls or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with this and along this, down, and then right there. So now, here's the center area of the entire build. Below this is where I want to have my bed area, I guess. No, I don't know where I want to put my bed area, and we'll figure that out later. So now, because this of course is going into the main spawn, and this is supposed to be my house for the village, this of course is going to be a house. This isn't just going to be some random thing that I'm building. I don't want to square it out. Let's get rid of the water source and do that. So now, here's the whole thing. This is the center of it, but I don't want it to be centered exactly. So what I want to do is I actually can't do that. So what is it? 6? Nope, it wasn't 6, but that's alright. Toggle down fall. If you don't know, with the set time right there, I have a automatic time day thing that keeps the time at day all the time. It actually doesn't even let the sun get low. Well, really low, like it's always bright. That's how I made it. So right here, this is the center, of course, and I don't want it to be so centered as it is. So what I'm going to do, before I break all of it, is I'm going to make it a little bit uneven. I'm also going to disperse some of the blocks a little bit and not give it exact block pattern. So right here, maybe put a polished andesite right there and there and there, and put some of that right there, along with doing something like this and this, then this, along with this. And basically it's going to be somewhat of a pond area, but at the same time it's also going to be a main fountain area. What I want to do with this, though, is I want to have the entire floor with this white stuff, and then have that one area. I don't know exactly where, so that's why I'm just covering the whole floor up. We'll figure it out as we go, but I don't want it to be along the edge, so let's go ahead and place these all along the edge. Now, I guess I can get rid of that. So this is where it's going to be. This is where the main water source is going to be. It's going to go up here, and then water. Why did I get rid of that one? I shouldn't have gotten rid of that one. So then the water is going to flow. Let's just make it a nice even water source pond. Just all big water source. And then here we go. It's all just one big water source. Now let's get rid of that and get the white back into our inventory, and there we go. So now that we have a main theme to it, let's add some chiseled right there and right there. You know, disperse it some. I still want chiseled to still represent, you know, like a trophy block almost, so I don't want to abuse it. I don't feel that that block should be the kind of block to be abused anyways. The way it is, just the way it lays out, just doesn't feel like a block that should be used a lot. So now let's of course do this along with the area, because this is how my pattern is. I want to have a main pattern to it, but at the same time I don't want it to be a big block. So now that it's not completely even, I can have a cool build around this. So hopefully I haven't gone over time. If I have, I'll just actually I'll check the time and I'll be right back. But other than that, before we do that, I want to do something like this where we mix up the pattern a little bit. You know, don't use just one solid block. And right there, along with right there. Maybe mix it up right there and right there. And there would be a good place too. So now we need one more white. Maybe a white right there. So now let's go ahead and check the time and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm out of time for today. It's actually 31 minutes exactly. So this is the center area. I'll get to work on this, and yeah, I will do some more work on this. I'll finish it up, and the next episode we'll be building this at spawn. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll place this block there. Anyways, so the Latin word for today, of course, is fine. What does fine mean? It means end. So I'm going to fine the video. Well, that doesn't make sense in English. Let's think about it. So video is Latin for see, but for us, video means something like a I don't know. I can't really describe it, so I guess I will use but video is a verb, is a Latin verb. Video, videre, videus, no, visiu, and visiutus. So yeah, it's a verb. That's how you conjugate it. But what would be a good representative for the word video in English? And I can say I'm going to end the video now. Be pretty cool. Or now I will end the video. Because fine is actually a noun. So I guess I could use the word specto, which means watch. And I could say something like you're done watching, or I'm going to end the watching. I don't know, what do people sometimes call videos, like people who aren't used to it, like a picture or something, a moving picture maybe, but that wouldn't make sense. I guess I could say I'm going to end the moving picture. I'll figure it out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured it out. I just basically went into a document, well, a Microsoft Word document, and basically just figured it out, because it takes me a while to try to figure it out, because there's so many endings and stuff like that in Latin that I can't really teach you all how to translate from English to Latin, just because it's so complicated. It would probably take me years, considering I don't do a video every day, and I go to Latin class every day, and I've been going to Latin class every day for about 3 years now. Well, 2 years now. And so what it is basically, it's nunc fine picturae moet est. If you put it in Google Translate says it is now the end of the picture moves. But that's not right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.